I'm Bob Ryan. This is Globe 10.0. With me today is Chad Finn. Well, Chad, one thing I think was very interesting about the triumph, the 23-20 triumph over the Baltimore Ravens was simply this. It was a manly football game in the trenches and a hand-to-hand combat kind of game, and the Patriots found a way to win, or maybe not lose, but does this prove that they have the requisite toughness to be a champion?
I think it does, and I think the tone is set by that big guy right in the middle there who played as well.
Great?
I've never seen Vince Wilfork play better, and that's the guy who's been four Pro Bowls.
The thing that worries me, I think they have the toughness. I think I like the toughness of the Mayos and the Spice's and the Nikoviches. We like the toughness of the Wilforks and the Irvings and all these people, but and Chung, of course. But what worries me still, and this has got nothing to do with toughness, covering. It still comes down to the fact that when you look at the Giants, you go, oh my God, covering issues. They remained to the end yesterday. Thank God, Tony Moore came up with a big play, but they went right down the field again. Cover. That's still the big issue, is it not?
It is. Devin McCourty made a play yesterday, which we haven't said a lot this year, unfortunately. But and the Ravens racked up a lot of their yards when Kyle Arrington was out of the game with an eye injury. So
yeah, that's true.
The closest thing you can hope for, I guess, with them is
now. Let's say this: that the Patriots are the ones who set the tone for the game with their great defense in the first several series of downs for the Ravens, right? I mean, they did things we haven't seen all year. The 3-and-outs were impressive. The negative yardage stuff. Ray Rice never got off.
No, 67.
Never
yards.
got off. So their defensive line was not dominated by their offensive line, and Ray Rice didn't get off. This is all very encouraging. They are better than they have been. That was the most impressive defensive performance. But granted, the next step-up team has a few more weapons than the Baltimore Ravens had.
They have a lot of weapons. Victor Cruz, Manningham is much better than the third receiver. Hakeem Nicks didn't play when the first time they played the Patriots this year. So
what about the flip side? What about the Giants and the pass rush and their toughness against the Patriots? This is going to be the supreme final exam for the Patriots offensive line as well, wouldn't you say?
Well, that's what happened 4 years ago. The line got overwhelmed and the game changed.
All right. So as we know, I'm going to give you a clue. The way to rattle Tom Brady, I've been told by great experts, is to get in his face. Oh, really? Well, the way to rattle any quarterback is to do that. Let's see if they can do it. Well, we're going to be exploring a lot of ins and outs about this matchup as the next week ensues. But the fact of the matter is that we did have one question to answer just today. Yes, sir, boys. We can flex our muscles on this side of the ball, too.